What's up, Terrarians? My name is Kargoh, and welcome to a mod spotlight of the brand new update of the Spirit mod 1.4.2, the Sinister Sands. A special thank you to Yuyitsu for inviting me to make this video and providing an early access version to the update. Now, I've been playing through this mod with you all, and it's been absolutely delightful. The ambiance of the new biomes and the overall gameplay is one of the best I've ever experienced. 1.4.2 helps bring up some really cool new effects that bring the ambiance to a whole new level. This video we will be diving into most of those changes that this new update brings us. Before we get started, I would like to take just a moment to thank all of you for the 30,000 subscribers. That is a massive goal already achieved, and I'm very grateful. I've set out a goal to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I need all of your help. So if you like this video and want to see more of these types of videos, then Skelly Manhand, slap that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Let's go ahead and get into the video. The Sinister Sands update brings quite a bit of changes. The first changes that we're going to look into today are the changes to the Scribius fight. Scribius got a complete overhaul in the fight with new attack patterns, expert mode changes, and on defeat, it has new weapon drops and an armor set revamp. Now Scribius is meant to be fought somewhere around the Eye of Cthulhu and not necessarily explicitly beforehand. I really like these changes. I feel like the Scribius fight was a little bit lackluster before, but now has some really cool visuals that make it feel a lot more epic. It's a lot quicker and it feels really clean. Next up, we have the Rathbane. The Rathbane fight received a complete overhaul as well. The boss no longer has a bunch of unfair, hard to see, hard to dodge attacks. It also now has 4 unique, completely telegraphed attacks in Phase 1 and 4 brand new attacks in Phase 2. Rathbane also received an overhaul in its damage, defense, and hitbox. However, the item drops have also remained the same. I really like these changes. When I first fought Rathbane before the update, it seemed really unfair. It kind of was a weird spot because so far, everywhere else in the game was really easy and it was really nice progression, and then it got to a boss that I couldn't even see the attacks, but now has completely changed and is really clean looking. Really enjoy the fight. Again, the ambiance of this fight is something that is just so neat. Rathbane is now one of my favorite fights and makes the Briar just that much more special to me. Now we look into the sky to see a flying destroyer and the asteroid field, the Plate Voyager. Actually, one of the changes that the Plate Voyager has is that the Phase 1 worm is actually less destroyer-y. Segments that you can hit now turn on and off more fluidly and visually. The charge attack has been replaced with the circling attack. Overall, the fight has improved movement and improved visuals. The worm phase felt a lot better to me when we were fighting it. It was definitely something that was more challenging, I believe, but something that brought more reward in it. The fight lasted a lot longer, but it also felt less cheapy in a way. Like when I first fought it before the update, I definitely was getting hit by stuff that I couldn't see and I couldn't predict, but this fight I think fixes all of that and it makes it much more enjoyable. Now we look at the Snowmonger from the Frost Legion. The fight also received a complete overhaul with improved visuals and new attacks, and also new telegraphed attacks. Unfortunately, in my opinion, completely rebalanced the drops to be less broken for early hard mode. Now this change was inevitable because the Shiver Wind was actually broken. This weapon made hard mode easy peasy, and that's not what it's there for. So the change is actually very good. It makes the game much more balanced, and you can progress through the game as intended, still feeling very strong, but not quite as strong. Next up, we head into the underworld and check out Infernon. Now Infernon had a simple change, but I think a very effective change. All that was changed about Infernon is the sprites. I mean, look at this boss. It looks so much cooler. It's so good. Very excited for this change. Infernon was already one of my favorite fights, and I was so excited to see this change. It looks so cool, and the track is absolutely amazing. Here, go ahead and listen. Now we're going to take a look at some of the other changes that the Sinister Sands update gives us. Now discoverable, there are new dark sepulchres which have been completely redone. They are now featured as big, gothic, and creepy looking churches with statues of soldiers filled in the crypts. There is always one chest found in these dark sepulchres, and once you attempt to open this chest, the statues of that soldier become alive and attack you. These statues must be defeated before the chest is available to open. The chest features new loot which includes a mage weapon, summon weapon, melee weapon, and a new placeable weapon, all along with brand new tiles. A brand new underground mini structure that's featured in the Sinister Sands update is the Fathomless Vases. These structures contain a large vase that you can interact with by right-clicking onto them. They will then bless you with good luck, or curse you with bad luck, or just have neutral luck when nothing occurs. They also drop an item called Black Rock, which can then be crafted into mystical dice, which can teleport you to another Fathomless chest somewhere else in the world. Other changes that you can look forward to in this update includes a hyperspace artificial biome. You can craft a hyperspace bust and right click on it to activate a synthwave biome that has unique lighting effects, a unique background, and new tracks for day and nighttime. A lantern festival can be crafted or found at the pagodas, where the Jade Dragon staff is also located, to create a similar lantern effect from the vanilla 1.4 update. However, this change is in the foreground and has a unique parallax effect. Many of the biomes have received numerous ambiance changes. The meteor biome now has a special background and unique fire particle effect. The underworld has a similar fire particle effect and can also be inflicted by ash rain. Ash rain can also be tracked with the weather radio. The spirit biome received a new particle system, background, and even more polished to be even prettier than it already was. 7 new material pages have been added to help inform new players of the new modded materials, all made with custom hand-drawn art. The old coral set was removed from the game and replaced with a new cascade set, along with a very cool manta ray mount. There have been several enemies that received AI changes, and also there are new enemies such as the chest zombie, skeleton brutes, and sea mandrakes, just to name a few. There have been several new tracks added to the mod, some of which are corruption during the nighttime, frost legion, meteorite biome, Infernon, and a new track for the mystic moon. The gambler NPC also received an overhaul with new loot boxes and new custom animations for drops from chests. There have been several new weapons, mounts, and accessories that have been added to the game, and there are so many that I won't be able to go into each and every one of them in this video. The Tide event received a soft rework, which makes it have waves in the events similar to a Frost Moon or Pumpkin Moon event. The Tide event has 5 waves and has new enemies on each wave. Lastly, there is also a brand new workshop called the Naturalist Workshop that will allow players to craft up to 43 new tiles for their builds. Well, these are all the changes that I am able to discuss in this video. I hope you enjoyed the video and are just as excited as I am to play through the Sinister Sands update. I can't wait to continue my Let's Play and discover the new weapons, enemies, and items as we go along. If you want to watch me discover all these things, there's a link to the full playlist down below. If you like this video, please go ahead and Skelly Manhand slap that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. And remember to stay awesome, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.